Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy, and it's a gloomy, rainy kind of morning again. Well, it's wet outside anyway. It's been a bit cold and rainy and, yuck for the last week, really. I know they said that the weather would change, but, a bit of dryness wouldn't go amiss. Especially with the state of the road, it just makes it worse all the time. There's the constant rain. And it was fine rain yesterday. That sort of rain that you can't even feel a raindrop, just a slimy, horrible mist on your skin, So, yeah, you can't even get an umbrella up or anything. It's just weird rain, that you can see it. Can't feel it. But Mike messaged me saying that it's very, very fine, but it was snowing yesterday, like very late last night. But when I woke up this morning, there were no telltale signs of any dusty snow, so it must have got rained away. But the weather forecast did say that some of us would have some snow. I just didn't think it'd be us. Well, we haven't had any snow to speak of, it's only been like a little bit of sprinkling of icing sugar, which always looks pretty on any food. Well, wouldn't look nice on a steak, would it? Not really. Well thought out, was it? Speaking of food, went out for a nice meal yesterday. Went to GEMMA, which is a Mexican restaurant here in the UK, and they do, I would say it's a Tex-Mex, they always do burgers and steaks and stuff, but they also have all the like jambalaya, they have the fajitas and tacos and all that stuff. And for the longest time it was Mike and Gemma's favourite, it was Victoria's favourite. We liked it now and then. There were times when it would be just a bit dry, but I think that's probably just you got a bad one, But we used to like it. And then during last year, when we had all the lockdowns, it looked like they were going to close. And and they said that because they're all the same chain, Frankie and Benny's, Bella Italia, and they were all struggling and going to close. And we thought, oh no, what's going to happen? Because Mike loves Bella Italia. We all liked GEMMA. I used to love Frankie and Benny's, but they've gone downhill. So, thought, oh no, they're all going to close. But what they did, they closed quite a lot of restaurants and kept some open. Lucky enough for us, they kept our local ones, the ones that are nearest to us anyway. They're not exactly local, but they're not too far. They kept those ones. So, thankfully, we still got them. But the Frankie and Benny's, I've tried a couple of times. Went for lunch with Gemma once in the summer. Awful, absolutely awful. And every time I've been in there, I've thought this is just horrible. And it used to be really good. They used to play, it was always steaks and some pasta meals, because it was kind of their take on New York diner. Sort of Little Italy sort of thing, So you always have a lot of pastas and calzone and pizza, but you get the steaks, and it's like an American Italian, whereas GEMMA is Tex-Mex. So Bella Italia is what it says on the tin. It's Italian. And they have some quite nice dishes in there, but all places have reduced their menu down. So all the things that you used to have as favourites are gone, and you have to find new favourites on their menus. But I suppose we're just lucky that they survived and that they can build themselves back up again. But we are heading towards more measures, and it's they're putting pressure on the government to do something, but at the same time they're putting pressure on the government to not do anything. So it's a bit one of those situations where they can't win whatever they do. So if they go over the top and ban us going out and put all these measures in, then they're going to be penalised for that. They're going to be hung to dry on it. But if they don't do anything and the numbers go crazy, they're going to be hung out to dry on it, So they can't win. whatever they decide to do, they can't win. But I personally read something that said that they're going to ask people to be sensible and limit the amount of people they see. So I think that's probably how they'll go over Christmas, and then afterwards they will then look at it again. Because, you know, I think the stomach for it, people's stomach for it has gone. Especially when you're constantly hearing in the press, so they had a Christmas party, they had this Christmas party, they had this gathering. I'm sorry, but they all did. You know, every party, they all did. And probably most workplaces would have had a few drinks with their colleagues. And I just think, you know, why are we kind of focusing on that constantly? We need to be focusing on people saving each other's lives. And all they want to concentrate on is sleaze. And if they think for one moment that every single party didn't do the same thing, every single workplace didn't do the same thing, then they're naive. Naive. Anyway, that's enough politics for one day. Especially in the morning. Oh. But yeah, I'm expecting some kind of announcement soon, whether it's watered down or whether they go the whole hog and say, I know it's not going to be popular, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, in the meantime, we're still enjoying ourselves, and I was surprised that my servers last night didn't wear masks. That I didn't like. You know, I didn't want people breathing their germs on me, but on my food. So the last thing I want to do is be ill for Christmas. I caught it well before Christmas last year. I don't want to be ill for Christmas this year. So I suppose in a way I'm going against my better judgment, taking the risk. But, you know, triple jabbed. What can you do? Live in a hole. So let's have a look and see. Movie quote and Pussycat. Let's see what Pussycat says first. Still having a look for a book. I nearly did in bed last night. Humans are totally inconsiderate about chairs. Oh my God. This is so poignant to me at the moment. They will keep turning us off our special chair. Establish control by the rule of claw. See now, this very morning, Gary made breakfast and he took one look at his chair at the dining table and he went, oh my God. And he started trying to get bits of fluffy off the chair, and he was really having to work hard to get the hairs off. In the end, he had to use something that was damp to get them off, and then he couldn't sit on it because the chair was damp, so he had to sit in another chair. So he has been known to put things on it so that she can't sit on it. So he put a pack of wipes. When I looked at my chair, there was a minute piece of a hair, so I took it off and I put on some boxes of chai latte, which is a separate story, so she can't sit on my chair. And on the other one I put a little box that had different flowers in it, so I thought, okay, she can't get on that one either. So it's so poignant. Well, you know, it's a grey chair, she's got black fur, it's not pretty, and you don't really want it stuck to your clothing. So that's the second time that's happened. There was something else that was going on in my life exactly at the time I read it. It's like, oh my God, it's so true. But yeah, that's the tale of Fluffy and the chairs. Because for some reason, she's given up sleeping in the bathroom on her blanket. She doesn't want the blanket anymore. Gonna have to get rid of that and put something else. Maybe she'll go back. I don't know. But, you know, she's in that fickle stage where I'm on the transition. I don't want to sit there anymore. I don't want to sleep there anymore, even though it's warm. So let's see what happened with the movie quote. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, was Home Alone 2. Some people just said Home Alone and that's okay. So we had Linda. Iman got Home Alone 2. Jane, Darla, Julie and Kim. Well done for saying Home Alone. I would just accept Home Alone. How about this one? I want my house to be seen from space. I want my house to be seen from space. What's that movie? It's kind of popular, so you might be easy. I want my house to be seen from space. Mine probably is. All the yarn. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload my videos because I've got to go out and get my last minute Christmas bits. I'm having trouble with my Christmas, last minute Christmas bits. Too many S's and stuff. Too many different sort of mouth shape changes don't always work. I've been doing my exercises. God, still hurts too bad. Didn't pull anything doing them this time. How annoying is that? But I'm continuing to do the neck ones because that's where it's at now, just the neck. My arm got better all on its own without my help because, you know, I should have been doing them and bad me. I wasn't. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Good luck with the movie quote. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.